a rock, and you could see that this island is actually built on rock. And the best thing ever, why this island is the best to study rock engineering is because all the buildings here are built on a rock, and these rocks are anchored, basically anchored. It's actually a secured place, and it's just for you to see because most times these rocks cause of, but these rocks are anchored using anchor rods, very deep, and it's nice. Over here, this is actually the Atlantic Ocean that crosses through Portugal, France, Spain to Africa, Morocco, and even Nigeria. Um, so this basically falls off. Almost all the buildings in this island are built on rocks. So this place is actually the best place to study rock engineering if your country observes rock and you want to learn how to utilize it instead of just going ahead and then go and blast the rock. You could see some buildings over there, they are built on rocks. 10-story buildings, 50-story, 20 stories are all on rocks. And these rocks are anchored using anchor rods so that they will not be falling off. Because from the history, past years, rocks were falling, and when they fall, buildings on top of them collapse. So in that case, they tend to use the anchor method to anchor the rods, to anchor the rocks. Yeah, you could see some buildings over there, hotels, and magnificent ones. It's actually a sightseeing, and it's absolutely nice, absolutely nice. So that's quite good. And this island is really lovely, but Iran is good to. It's a nice one actually. It's a nice one to learn a few things here. How most buildings are built on rocks compared to other countries. Rocks are like an obstacle for buildings. But these guys did a marvelous work, a good engineering, very high engineering work on this. You could see yourself being over 10,000 below the normal ground level. You can see that place you're seeing there is where the road is, and I'm below here, almost around the ocean. So it's quite nice. You can see the rocks are really, really strong. Yeah, they're really rocks actually, and strong in that. I've I've noticed one fall before. One one of them fell, and most times if you're not lucky, it might get you down. Okay, so we're actually going to the actual place where we're having the study, and then from there we kick off to what we have for today, which is anchoring rocks and then preventing it from falling off and other things, which I'll discuss. And based on how this place is very saline, you can see some structural materials are also wearing off. You can see that. So this area is very bad because of the marine body around it. But they really did their marvelous work here. I could see some vast engineering ideas and experiences here that one needs to know. And it's nice. It's nice. That's what it's nice. Okay. I've actually been to that was in the match when I came for way and sightseeing, but that was deadly. I vomited because of the wave was much. Yeah. Okay. You could see how I'll show you some anchors on this rock now. You could see these are anchors. You could see them. You could see how they are anchored. These are anchored inside the rock to prevent it from falling off. That's an anchor. This is also an anchor and an anchor. So almost all the rocks are being anchored, else they are going to fall off. So this is what I came to study about this because most places in Nigeria I also have this kind of rocks. For example, Abuja. Edo, Benin, Enugu. Yeah, most of these places. And most of the rocks get abandoned. Nothing is there. Nothing happening there. People don't build on them, and it's very expensive to like blast it. So having some techniques on that, how these guys are able to build on the rocks and maintaining the rock from not collapsing for over I think over 700 years now. So it's a nice one to learn about. Okay, yeah, it's a very long walk because the place is very far and you can't go there with car or with except with boat. But I chose to walk because I want to feel it. I want to have a feel of it. Yeah. So if you see the other, if you see the hotel there, Magnificent on a rock. I'm telling you the truth. And these guys, they build based on the terrain. They don't destroy the terrain. They build with the terrain. Not in, for example, Nigeria and Africa, where they will have to level it. They don't level here. They build with the terrain. Okay, I'm gonna stop the live because I'm heading to. I'm passing the beach now. We have people are naked, so that there won't be any form of violation. Coming back later once I am pass this place. Yeah.